Hey, welcome back. We're at our final episode of the pole barn build here, and want to go walk around and show you what we've done, we've completed it. The last episode we completed the doors. I have the roof put on, the metal, and we couldn't film that because it was so windy that day and the metal was really tough to handle. So I'm just going to walk around here and show you what we've done, then I'm going to give you a breakdown on the cost. So let's take a look at what we have accomplished here. And we have all our doors on. We have the video on that. Our doors are barred here, each with a little over 8 foot long 2x4. We have our brackets. Now, since this door is inset here, I have a spacer here that holds the door from blowing. All right, so we'll take that off to show you how I completed this. All right, we have spacers that are actually attached to the door here to run up against the bar. Opening the doors. Okay, and up top of each door we have a stop. So the doors just overlap each other. Like that. Put our bar back in. And the door can't blow in or out. All right, so we have this door the same way. Over here we have a sliding bolt on this door. Same type of bar, except I didn't use the open tops, I used the closed bars. I just have to slide it one way like that. And we have handles on the inside. So we have our corner molding on, okay, which comes all the way down. We tabbed it out here above my transition strip. We have our wainscot, the corner here. Along the back we have our windows installed. The wainscot along the bottom, of course, and the roof is done. Okay. Drip edge on 3 sides of the roof. The lower ends at the side. On the top I had a custom cap made. But we have the corners. And the cap up here, because this is a shed type roof. It was just 8 inches along this edge here, 5 inches on this edge, or rolled edges. And it was just angled to the same pitch as the roof. We trimmed off our door openings with a corner molding, all metal. So we have videos on most of the steps here. The only thing I didn't video was actually putting the roof on, like I said. Let's go on inside. Here's the floor. We're in this storage area of the barn here. All my scrap pieces that I had, we built shelves out of. So you can see all these ends here. Right. All the ends of my boards. So that's what the storage room looks like so far. And here's the other 2 sections. And I'm going to put a wall in. Here I have it framed up. So we're going to put a wall in from the rafter down to the floor, and that's going to separate this room here from the rest. And we're going to build a door over here. All right. So I'm going to go in now and we're going to look at the cost. I have complete records of everything I spent on this, starting with renting the auger to drill the holes for the posts. So now let's take a walk inside and we're going to look at what it costs to build this. It's 300 square feet. Okay, we're back inside. I've kept every receipt for every item that I purchased for this pole barn. I have it all itemized here. I'll go through it with you and we'll check out how much this cost, how much it cost me on this side, and what it would cost, you know, if you had to buy everything. Because some of these things I had, and I'll explain that one as I go, okay? So the first thing we got here is the Auger Rental. That cost me $63 for half a day. Now the post protectors, I have a video on the post protectors. They would normally cost $190, but I purchased pole protectors for my other pole barn that I built last summer, and Home Depot shipped the wrong size. I needed 4x6, they shipped 4x4, and they didn't want the 4x4s back. They just shipped out the 4x6s. So that would cost you $190. Didn't cost me anything, they ended up being free. The windows are just a basic single hung window with screens, grates, and you can pick them up for $35 a piece retail. I got them for a little over $7 a piece. I bought 14 of them for $100. Now the steel, which includes the wainscot, the trim, and the roofing, was $805.73. Okay, and there's a lot of trim on that barn. You could get away with not using the trim like I did around the doors or the corner trim, but I wanted to go ahead and kind of match my other pole barn, so I ended up doing the corners and the doorways and everything. Now the lumber, I got lumber at 4 different places. The Lowe's was $85.01. Home Depot, $284.64. Paneling Sales, which is a local Amish-owned hardware lumber yard, $858.11. And another local lumber yard called Kozer Lumber, and that's what you saw me sheathe the entire barn with, the wood sheathing, and that was shiplap boards. So that cost me $240.83. Now here we look at the hardware. Now that includes our hinges, that includes all the screws, you know, the regular decking screws, the construction screws, and I bought that stuff at 3 different places. And so we have one place, Bird and Hand Hardware, the local Amish-owned hardware store, $278.50. Another Amish-owned place for hardware was $35.94. And I did buy some carriage bolts at Tractor Supply for $16.82. Okay, your cost could be, I would say, $150 less if you went nails, framing nails, instead of the screws that I used. So that was that. I did pay $100 for help on the roofing. So our total cost, my total cost, $2,791.89. That's a considerable savings from compared to down here on a 300 square foot barn like this. They're going to run, like I said, anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000, $11,000. Okay. Normal cost would be a little over $3,000. Again, remember I had the post protectors free, so I added that kind of stuff back in. So here's a rundown of our materials by type. My steel cost me $805, almost $806. My lumber was $1,469. Hardware, $331. My windows cost me $22.71. My Auger rental was $63.60. My labor was $100. My labor that I had to pay was $100. For my total, again, of $2,791.89. So, hope that encourages you. You can save a ton of money doing things yourselves. And I collected these materials over almost like 6 months before I started building. So you can save yourself money building it yourself. You can save yourself money looking around. Some of this stuff I found on Craigslist, like this Kozer lumber. They had an ad on Craigslist. They had a closeout on a trailer full of this shiplap lumber. The windows, I just happened to be coming up on, I just happened to be down at the window factory one day looking at something else, and they had a box full of windows, and I just, asked them what they wanted. They said $35 a piece. I said, I'll give you 100 for all 14. He said, okay, that was a good deal there. All right. So, hope that encourages you to go out and build something on your own like this. I was very pleased with the total price, especially with the amount of metal that was in it, the amount of trim and things. So we do have videos, to sum up, we do have videos on the drilling the holes, with the seesaw type auger. We have a video on the post protectors, how they're installed and what they look like and everything. We have videos on putting the wainscot in, the rat guard, the transition trim and stuff like that. Of course, we have lumber videos, building the thing, the hardware, you can see it through the videos. Hope you like this video series on the pole barn equipment shed, and I appreciate you subscribing, watching, and sharing. Thanks a lot.